Well, I thought this day would never arrive, but it has arrived, and this is my last show. Slept like a baby last night. Never thought about anything, basically.
Yeah?
Oh, my God. I woke up in the same position I went to bed in. I was in the prone position.
No tossing, no turning.
Not at all.
No restlessness, no churning of thoughts.
No regrets. I've had a few, but I did it my way. No, I basically, and then when I did sleep, I was dreaming I had a really bad cold and like almost pneumonia-like, where I couldn't go to Seattle.
Oh, no.
No, that was my sleep. Just crazy. And McCrae, yesterday, I was trying to get him to get the App Store in his iPhone. Well, do you think he could do that? You know how he's listening to the show today?
Jake, you're supposed to stay calm right now. This is a calm time. And
You know how he's listening to the show today, Mike?
How?
On the phone. He's listening to it on hold. Like, if I go to the phone right now, he's going to be there. I guarantee it. Let me just check and see if he's there. Mac? Are you there? Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Are you there?
Yeah, hold on. Okay, so anyway, so he's right there. He's listening to the whole show on his cell phone on hold.
You've got a fish on the line, literally.
You know you've got too much money when you can put yourself on hold on your cell phone and listen for a 4-hour show.
Where's he calling from?
He's in Kelowna.
Somewhere. Oh,
no, he's in Kelowna, yeah. No, he's not he's not in, in Tropez, Saint-Tropez, or London.
Or Palm Springs.
Or Palm Springs. No, he's in
Hawaii.
Kelowna. We have got one hell of a show ready to go. A lot of guests will be popping by. This is my last show. If you want a phone, you can do that, 280-1011. We'll try to get to the phone calls, but it's going to be pretty busy, I think. I mean, wow. You know who I'm expecting to hear from? And I think he could phone at any time. Will be Bruce Allen, because he's with Michael Bublé in Scotland. And from what I hear, Bublé could make an appearance with Bruce Allen. I hope he is. I mean, he's a busy guy, but that'll be it.
That'll be pretty fun.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Good. Well,
Awesome.
I came in here early and I was
So
listening.
good.
I was listening to Pink Floyd. Wish you were here. Like two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl. And all the music after year. It's coming to an end, and I can't believe it, and it's sad, but the emails, oh my God, emails all day, text from everybody right across the country. It's an Air Checker.
Yes, I saw this morning.
Yeah, Air Checker is a website that basically talks about radio people.
Radio gossip.
And usually, it's not always the most positive thing if you're posted on those sites.
Yeah, but there's a lot of good things. I mean, there are people that, want to check into the business and find out where everybody's going. But they have dedicated this whole day
This is correct,
to me, Brother Jake Love. I mean, it's like, what the heck? Thanks, guys. I really appreciate
that. Their whole
that.
Twitter feed is filled with notes from Terry DeMonte and Doc and Woody and all these people that want to share their Bro Jake Love.
And some great videos, backstories, all that kind of stuff. It's like a Brother Jake trivia in with Air Checker. So that's pretty cool, man. A lot of people stepping forward to do what they should do, which is to thank you for 17 years here in Vancouver.
Yeah, that's been one hell of a long run for me at one station.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk to a lot of people today, so it'll be fun, and I really, really, really appreciate you guys hanging in there and listening to the show today as you drive to work or whatever you do. It's been my honor to serve you as an entertainer and a guy that told rude jokes. And, so for the people that never liked me, you won't have me to kick around on this radio station anymore, but if you do like me, I will miss you, and I will be going somewhere. I'll be on the airwaves. Don't you worry about that. Have no fear. You'll have another thing coming. This is Judas Priest with the Bro, Classic Rock 101.
Meet the Bro.
You're my last break of the day, and for the last few years, well, certainly as long as I've been with you, it's just the best way to launch the rest of my day, because I always come off the show smiling and in a good mood, and if you do that to me, I mean, we know you do that to just hundreds of thousands of people. Millions, baby!
If I only had 2 words left to say to you.
And I have appreciated the audience, the listeners, and how they've made a living for my kids and I. and my wife, and my dog. My 2 dogs.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. It humbles me every day I think about it. And I'm a very lucky man. Very lucky.
Thank you for the life you've given me.
And I want to let you know that you made me laugh.
Thank you.
Love ya.
For sharing all your love and all your dreams.
Anyways, I just want to say thank you. And you're just awesome. And I have to say, I heard the brother speak.
Thank you. When you were young and your heart, kids wanna ride.
6:22 in the morning, my final show, The Bro Show, and it'll be the No Jake Show next week. But as, we've got 3 hours and some odd minutes rolling by. I don't know how long the show's going to go, but it'll probably get really heated up.
Yeah,
as soon as Fortes comes in here and starts pouring the champagne.
I'm thinking a couple of bottles and some interesting things are going to happen. I'm curious.
Yeah.
When you put emotions with just a little touch of alcohol.
Just a tinge of alcohol.
Just a taste.
Yeah.
Just a wee dram. Just a wee dram of
That's
alcohol.
what my grandmother used to call it. Just a wee dram, and then she would pour half a bottle of port into a glass.
Well, Elisa's got me on the straight and narrow. I was just going to start firing him from the hip. She goes, "Hey, you smarten up. Smarten up, big boy."
I've been told I'm your conscience. So.
Yeah, well, you live in one part of my brain,
yeah,
that's for sure.
People have said that to me.
Yeah, you know what?
Conscience on the show.
That is true. I have a special place for you in my brain.
Yes.
God knows you're tiny enough to get in there. You could crawl right inside that head, no problem.
Choose your entry.
Whoa, hello. Good morning.
Well, let's see. Gosh, I guess only the back door is going to work today. Everything else seems locked.
Wow. Yeah, there's got a welcome mat on it.
Whoa! Where's the doorbell on this thing?
Oh, that's called the go button. Here we go. Our first guest, and it's the wonderful Double M Mark Madriga. Hello.
Hello, Jake.
How are you, buddy?
Well, my voice is going to crack now listening to this sad show, but I hope I can get through this. How are you?
Well, I'm okay. I mean, that last thing we just heard there was a tearjerker. I wasn't ready for that. That's my producer, John Glowa, who lives in Saskatchewan. He decided to put that together.
Very nice.
And, it's a very hard time right now. I didn't think it was going to be this hard.
Yeah, well, I just caught wind of this a couple days ago when Nick, one of your main guy in there, your producer, gave me a call here. Hey,
where have you been, Madriga?
Well, I'm a little out of, I don't really dabble in radio too often, so I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, I have 2 requests from you, Jake. Number 1, as the weather warlock, a 5-day forecast, and number 2, I'll get to in a second. But what do you think the next 5?
I'm looking at beautiful weather. I'm going to be on holidays, and how dare it even rear its ugly rain head. So let's just leave that where it is.
Yeah, we'll make it sunny right through the end of August.
Why not?
The other thing, this is something I've been wanting to ask you for a while. So many listeners in my hometown of Kamloops love your show in the morning. Can you give a big shout out and a big hi to Kamloops?
Kamloops rocks, man. I did a national champ show, and I went into Kamloops some years ago, and I had the best time. The Kamloopian ones know how to rock up there, man.
The Kamloopians.
The Kamloopians.
That's right. Thank you very much for doing that. So, yeah, this is a downer, but I hope we meet up again soon. I really admire everything you do and your weather wisdom as well.
All right. Well, anytime you need any help and I need money, please call and offer me some money, Mark.
You got a job right here at Global with Steve Darling anytime you want.
Perfect.
Right.
Perfect.
Steve needs a personal wrestling dummy. Is that?
Thanks a lot, Mark.
Take care, Jake, and Mike, you too. We'll talk soon.
Thanks, Mark.
6:25. I'm afraid if I worked with Steve Darling, he'd eat my leg. Oh, look, the alcohol's starting to kick in.
Hey.
Hi, this is Jim Cheer, Chief Constable of the Vancouver Police Department. I'd like to wish Bro Jake the very best in his retirement years. I'd like to thank him for all he's done for the community, for emceeing charitable events, And in recognition of his retirement, I've dropped off this morning a get-out-of-free-jail card for him. It's a special occasion, I know, and I also have an old Monopoly set lying around. Well, the piece is missing, so I thought, hey, Bro might like this get-out-of-jail-free card. And I've also found in Baltic Avenue and B&O Railway. And anyways, bro, have a great retirement.
This is the Bro Jake Show. Streaming online at rock101.com.
Classic Rock 101, 19 in front of 7 o'clock. It's the Bros' last show. That's it for me. At the end of this day, I'm off 101 for good.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's hard to say that, really. And there was a guy that was kind of important, one of the program directors that shuffled through here.
Yeah.
And I don't know, how long was he here?
He was here for an entire gestation. He was here for 9 months.
Yeah.
Birth to, or conception to birth.
But he had to go back, some stupid thing like, what, family? He had to spend some time with his kids and stuff. I don't know, it's kind of weak. Hi, Andy. Andy Ross.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. How'd you get this number?
Do you miss us?
Do you remember the first thing you said to me, Jake?
No. What was that?
You called me to say hello, and the first thing I said hello, and you said, "You're my 26th program director."
That's true, but you know, the very first time I met you and your lovely wife, Alicia, it was on the plane. We were on a plane, and you were working for the competitor. And we got onto the plane and we sat there for a little bit, and all of a sudden you said, "You're Jake." And I went, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I'm the program director over here at Jack FM. Yeah. I'll never forget that. And then you came from over there and came to work with us eventually. It was such a great time, man. Very good memories with you.
That's the business in a nutshell.
I loved working with you. And you know, to this day, I still tell everyone that I work with that out of all the jocks in Canada, Jake, at 6 a.m., had more energy than any jock in Canada, and that happens today, too. By 6:45, you're totally spent and useless, but at 6...
That's right. At 6:05, no one has more energy than I do. And you know what? It's almost 6:45 now, so I'm kind of getting a little tired of you.
You know what? We always tell jokes to be funny or to cover up pain, and you know what? This one really hurts. You know, Jake... No one knows the importance of team more than you. And I witnessed the countless charitable events. You MC more than any other jock across Canada that I've ever seen. You're loyal to a fault. And no disrespect to the classic rock veterans, Robin LaRose and Dean Hill, but you are Classic Rock 101. You epitomize the attitude. You epitomize the attitude that resonates with the Classic Rock 101 fans. And you represent the Classic Rock 101 brand. I can't imagine, what Classic Rock 101 is going to be like without Brother Jake. You are Classic Rock 101, and you're going to be sorely missed at 101.
Thanks, Andy. Those are strong words. I love you. I love you, man. And it was a great time when you were here. It was just fantastic. And we hated to see you go. Hated to see you go. And for family. I mean, God. No, I'm kidding. I love your family, and it's good. And I know you're very happy. And one day maybe we'll work together again.
I wish you all the best. You deserve everything that good that comes your way, Jake. And I honestly wish you all the best in Moose Jaw.
Don't tell him where I'm going.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a secret, man. Come on.
It's the Moose Jaw Morning Zoo.
Yeah, I love you guys.
All right.
You guys are a blast to work with.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
That's Andy Ross right there.
Oh.
Boy, did we have a couple of limo rides with Andy Ross.
Yeah.
Something
what have I done?
When we all went out, my first like real like, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into moment was the limo ride back from the Super Bowl party the first year, and we were all absolutely lit up. It was the loudest I have ever heard.
Van Halen.
Oh, man. It was funny.
And the Shickie was in the mobile and talking about his chindo. He had a chindo, and I went, what is a chindo? You don't know what a chindo is?
The best part is I actually found what a chindo was, and Kirk just tried to own it like he found it. I found the chindo.
Yeah?
I was like, Kirk, I got to show you something.
Found it?
What do you do? Pull-ups on that thing or what?
Found it?
I was searching online. I don't really know what for.
Yeah.
I think it was a typo. I was just looking for chin, and then I went, do you have a chin? And then that was,
another great place to hang your clothes.
That is the worst excuse I've ever heard for looking up. I was just looking for, do you have a chin? And it came out chin do and chin do. And there it was.
The chin do's and chin don'ts of looking for the chin do's. All right.
Exactly.
Neil Young. Played him a lot in my career. Played him a lot here. One of the signature Canadian artists right here on The Bro Show. It's 4 minutes in front of 7 o'clock, and I'm going to introduce you to your former partner, Michael Eckford.
Boy, I'm running through them now, aren't I? Jeez.
Yeah.
Man, I'm the curse now.
Oh, you've had two. Come on, lighten up.
That's true. How many
You've
have you
only
had?
had two. A lot. Lot,
Many of them are joining us today. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. I can't believe all the work that went into this show. And thank you, Nikki. Thanks,
Jake,
buddy.
Anything for you, man.
I know,
Anything
you worked last night too, so you've had like as much sleep as I've had.
Yeah.
I just talked to my wife. She is bawling like a baby. She said, "Oh my God, that song that they played, the girl that cried, and then Andy Ross came on, and I started crying." And
crying is like when people throw up. When I see people cry, I want to cry.
Yeah.
Wait till my daughter gets in here.
Oh, yeah.
with
She
Lori.
always brings the tears, doesn't
She does. She's the tear bringer. The tear bringer. But let's get back to one of my favorite people. Hi, Fiona.
Hey, bro. Last day on Rock 101. Well, is there a Bro Jake story that I can say in public? Well, there's a few I shall not, but one moment I'll never forget with you, and I hope we have many more, is with you, me, and McCrae in Hawaii playing Urban Dictionary, and me finally finding out what the Exxon Valdez is. I wouldn't recommend anyone looking that one up. And, bro, all the best to you wherever you end up. I know it'll be somewhere great, and I cannot wait to hear your sultry, sexy voice on the radio again.
Phoebes. Excellent. Very good. I remember that time in Hawaii. And I remember being with McCrae and his wife, and Phoebes and I were just sitting around, and we were ordering some wine. And, of course, when you go with the McCraes, right, and then the bill comes, and Phoebe went, what's my share in $780?
Not in the throat there.
Yeah, so don't recommend that. Thank you. More to come, more great stuff on the way, so stick around. It's my last show.